Hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I've never done a live video on a Monday like this. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit. Okay, so what I'm gonna do today is share with you guys literally almost everything that I'm eating this week because so many people have asked me for like meal ideas and stuff. And I've got to be honest with you guys, because of decision fatigue, I do not do a lot of complicated meals because I understand myself and I know that if I'm thinking about what I'm eating all day, then I lose the power to make good decisions later on. And that's something that I learned as a teacher that I don't know if my mic is working. I'm going to assume it is. They told me to put in headphones because of the audio or whatever. So I'm just going to assume that you guys can hear me. Anyway, when I was a teacher, I realized that I had to make so many decisions throughout the day that by the time I got home, I was too tired to make like healthy, good decisions. And so instead of having to think about what I wanted for dinner, what I did was I just pre-prepped meals. It was like, this is what I'm having. I don't have to think about it. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner this week. And I'm also eating my breakfast right now. I've been doing my oatmeal and egg whites again lately. It's been really helping with my digestion. And I realized that I need a few more carbs than I normally would because I started training like a track athlete again. And so my body needs a few more carbs. So, all right. Let's start with breakfast. I'm going to be probably rotating through a couple things for breakfast. First thing is gluten-free oats. I like to get gluten-free oats because you never know if you have a gluten sensitivity. If you do have a gluten sensitivity, great. You know that these are from Trader Joe's. Not all oats are gluten-free. So you have to actually check the package and make sure that they're processing the oats in a different factory. So I've been doing oats with egg whites or eggs on the side. Today I'm like running low on time, so I've been doing it. I've added some protein powder because I just needed some quick protein. The other thing I'm doing for breakfast this week are the Paleo blueberry waffles. These were $1.99 at grocery outlet. They're normally like $5 at Sprouts, but they're $1.99 at grocery outlet. So I usually do these with either eggs or chicken apple sausage. Okay. You can also do like waffles and a protein shake or waffles. And you guys, I got these turkey sausages. I don't know if they mislabeled it at Walmart, but you guys, these were $1.14. If you know anything, you guys know that these are like $4 at the regular grocery store. So I got these for $1 at Walmart. These are all natural savory turkey sausages. So I kind of like rotate these out with like eggs, waffles, sausage, stuff like this for breakfast. That way I'm getting plenty of protein and my carbohydrates for the morning. Okay, so that's generally what I'm having for breakfast. With my breakfast, I also sometimes have coffee. And with my coffee, I just pour a little bit of this dairy-free almond creamer. It's got 25 grams per tablespoon. So I think about like, okay, if I go to Starbucks, sometimes it's like 150 calories when I can just put 50 calories, maybe 2 tablespoons in my drink, and then it's good to go. So that's breakfast. Not gonna lie, you guys, sometimes I get, when I lived in Korea, I did a lot of eggs and rice for breakfast with kimchi. And so I also have frozen rice that sometimes I'll rotate. I'll just make a little breakfast bowl. So eggs, rice, and sausage, and I'll mix it all together. And I have a breakfast bowl, okay? So that's typically what I do for breakfast. Let me show you guys the protein that I'm using for breakfast. This is the level 1 from First Form. I also have the vegan version. I will link these both. The vegan version is really good. This is a whey protein. I alternate between the vegan and the whey protein, just because I like to pull myself off of dairy every once in a while. What I love about their protein is that it's low temperature processed, which means that it's not denatured. You don't get that weird aftertaste, and it also mixes very well. It's highly accessible for your body. So your body can process the protein. This is like a meal replacement shake. So it keeps you fuller. It's slower digesting. So it keeps you fuller for longer. This is a great meal replacement. So sometimes if I'm out with clients and I'm like, oh, I know I'm going to have a long day, I just put one of these in my shaker bottle, a scoop. This is the red velvet protein. So I'll go ahead and link all these products in the description box. Okay, let's get on to lunch. Let me just take a bite of my oatmeal. Hey, Papa, come here. Who's the most handsomest boy in the whole wide world? Who's the most handsomest boy? Who's the most handsomest boy? Are you the most handsomest boy in the whole wide world? Leave it. Okay. So now, I see that someone's in the live. Can you tell me if you can hear me, please? Can you just type like I can hear you? Okay. Now we're gonna do lunch. And lunch and dinner for me are very interchangeable. This is Chase's favorite, y'all. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys can hear me because of the headphone situation. So if you could just tell me that, that'd be great. So I am doing flank steak this week for my red meat. This will honestly probably last me more than a week. But what I like to do with this is multiple things. I like to just have this with rice and frozen green beans. Let me show you guys. If you've been with me for a long time, you guys know that I'm all about organic frozen vegetables. So thank you. I'm all about organic frozen vegetables because they are flash frozen, which means that the nutrients stay within them. If you seal them up properly and keep them in the freezer, they maintain their nutrients longer than organic fresh vegetables, and they're less expensive. So what I like to do with my steak first is I like to do rice, green beans, and steak, and I season this with whatever I want. I have like a citrus lemon seasoning from Trader Joe's. I have an umami seasoning from Trader Joe's that I like. What else do I like to put on here? I like to do like a Greek inspired seasoning. So I'll do that with my steak, with rice, or sometimes potatoes too. Then the other thing I like to do is I like to make bomb steak salads. That is like my favorite thing to make. So what I do is I think of a theme for the day. So if I'm doing like an Italian theme or a Greek theme or Mexican theme or a or like an Asian theme, then I'll do like teriyaki steak, and then I'll put some sesame seeds on my salad, and I'll put some seaweed in there. I might add a little rice. I make like a little bowl out of it. So here's what I'm doing this week in terms of salads. I'm using this fresh herb salad. Then I'm taking the steak and I'll season it how I'd like. And let me show you guys what I put on top. So one of my go-tos is this sun-dried tomatoes. I just put sun-dried tomatoes, honey roasted almonds, and then artichoke hearts. Okay, but you can do whatever you want. Like if you want to do like gorgonzola and pears and a little bit of raisins, that's also an option. Let me show you guys the salad dressing I've been using. So I use Bolthouse Farm salad dressings because they're yogurt based, little lower calorie, and it's harder to overeat on yogurt based dressings. Most dressings are like 120 calories per tablespoon, and these are only 40. So, you can practice some moderation with this, and, then you're not going way over your calorie goal for the day. So I've been using the Bolthouse Farm cilantro avocado for my salads. And then when I do a salad day, I like my mom when we were younger. Okay, whatever. We're going to talk about this in my group this week, but I understand the value of like meals that are nostalgic. And so when we were younger, my mom used to always do like French bread and salad days. And so I don't have French bread, but I have sourdough bread. And so what I like to do is I have my salad and I have my bread, and it's just like, I don't know, for me, it's really it's nostalgic. It reminds me of my childhood. And so I do that at least once or twice a week, honestly. The reason I choose sourdough is because it typically has much lower gluten than wheat and whole wheat bread. And also it is a probiotic. So because sourdough is fermented, it actually helps with your digestion and your gut flora. So that's why I'm a huge fan of sourdough. So that's my lunch / dinner. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is that I am doing a lot of fish and salmon this week. So I have frozen salmon and some frozen cod. What I'm going to do with my cod this week is one of my clients actually sent me this amazing recipe. And I'm going to put marinara. I'm going to sear my cod and then put marinara on it and cook it up with some asparagus and some rice. It just looked so good. It was like an Italian inspired cod. It just sounded exquisite. So I love that. I don't think I've shown you guys my chicken apple sausage yet, but this is another staple for me. What most people don't realize is that women need about 100 grams of protein minimum per day. And the reason is because we need to be able to maintain and build muscle. We are highly prone to osteoporosis, which is the breakdown of your bones. And when you have enough protein, your body is able to maintain its muscle, especially if you're working out and you're trying to get fit. You need to make sure that you have protein so that you can continue to maintain and burn fat. The other secret thing that people don't know about protein is that you only absorb 85% of the calories from protein. So eating protein is like a workout for your body because it's so much work for your body to break it down. You actually end up burning calories to break it down. And so it's kind of like a cheat food in that way, where if you're eating more protein, you can still maintain your satiety without overeating. It's really, really challenging to overeat on just protein alone. So I grab these from grocery outlet because they're usually less expensive there. So I use these for breakfast, like I said, with eggs. I use these for lunch to make a sandwich. And then I like to do like sausage and peppers and rice for dinner. And I just add a little sea salt and black pepper and garlic pepper to my peppers. And then I, just mix it all up with the sea salt. So there is that. And then let me talk about snacks real quick, but let me eat because I do have a client at 11. I'm sorry if you guys can hear me chewing. I didn't even think about that. I want to show you guys what I'm doing for snacks. I have my little snack bucket up here because I'm keeping a buck, you guys. I told you I wasn't lying to you. Like, I'm going to tell you everything I'm eating. Okay. So there's a couple things for snacks. Okay. Let's talk about my snacks really quickly. Okay. First and foremost, when I snack, I try and do something that's higher protein, moderate carb, or higher fat, lower carb. And the reason is I don't want to shoot my blood sugar up and then bring it back down because then I'm just hungry. So I've been doing Baja jerky and I just have a couple bites and I'm usually satisfied. So that's a snack. I also do sunflower seeds for a snack. I just do like a 1/4 cup of sunflower seeds and I just really take my time chewing them. And there's about 16 grams of fat in here. So that keeps you really, really full. I do that. The other snack that I love is these RX bars, and these come in a lot of flavors. My favorite flavor is actually chocolate sea salt, but these are on sale. Y'all, I'm on a budget. Like I have moves to make. So I'm upping my financial literacy right now. So I've got some goals. So I've been really mindful of what I'm spending. So anyway, these are RX bars, and I got those are for a snack. The other thing, these are not the healthiest, I'm not gonna lie, but they taste good and they satisfy my sweet tooth. These are 1 protein bars. This one is peanut butter cup. This one is birthday cake. And this one is maple donut. And I'm telling you guys, these were $1.77 at Safeway. So I picked up a bunch of them because I was like, they're normally like $2.50 at the grocery store. So they're not the healthiest, but they're a protein bar. Protein bar, we know that protein bars are like kind of like candy, but they get me the protein that I need. If I'm outdoors, I'm with athletes all day, or I'm on the run, I just keep a couple in my car. I'll just break it in half one of them, eat half of it one day and half of it the next. And so, yes, I do these for snacks as well. And then I love snacking on blueberries. So I just grab a handful of these and just eat them. Blueberries and raspberries are some of my favorite things to snack on. So I have these. I try and buy one of these little packs every week. And I just grab these. If I'm in the middle of my day and I'm like, oh, I need some quick energy because I've been, thinking a lot, I grab one of these and I grab a handful and that's that. So, lastly, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm out of these. So I also buy these little like trail mix packs from Safeway. I didn't have time to go to Trader Joe's this week, which is actually my favorite store to go to as a single woman because it's really inexpensive. But I do some of these packs as well for snacks. I just keep these handy. And the key with snacking is like you need to take your time chewing. And this is again something we're going to talk about in our programming this week, is that you have to take your time eating because otherwise you'll be eating all day thinking that you're still hungry, and there's a psychology to that. So I think that is all I wanted to show you guys for today. That's it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. Please leave a like, comment, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, quick announcement. Number one, if you are interested in my Queen of Confidence course, 10 Secret Keys to Confidence, you can go ahead and click the link in the description box below. It is 10 secret keys to confidence that will help you become the woman that God called you to be. It also has the Confident Woman's Diet in there, and some bonuses for you. The other thing is, if you're still interested in joining us for our live sessions for Not Another Fitness Challenge, you can still do so. I'm sorry, but the pre-order price is now gone, so you will have to pay full price for it, but it is worth it. Every week we are discussing not only the physical things that you need to do to change your body, but also the mental and emotional things. So I would love to see you in there. You can go ahead and also click that in the description box below. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.